I think that the only difference between theater and movies is just how long or how big the distance is between actor and the audience, or between actor and the camera. I think that it's easier to act in a movie than on the stage, because I think that the camera is the best actor's friend. But in theater, I think it's more difficult, because you have to know various techniques, either with voice, with breathing, with, you should, it's more difficult to send the energy to the audience than to the camera. So I was basically more in theater. So it was a big shock when I got the role. It was the main role in the biggest movie since Croatia. So I was pretty scared and pretty lost. So I learned a lot of things. I was learning while I was acting, so that was the difficult thing. Then I think that the big step was What is a Man Without Mustache?
Tatjana, ustav se muški.
I kind of had to change myself completely. Started with different speech, different mentality, everything, and it was a big challenge, really big challenge. And then now, with On the Path, this role definitely helped me to become a better person as well as better actress, because it kind of forced me to go much, much deeper than I went before. We met on What is a Man Without Mustache. It was, 5 years ago? And we were not friends. We hardly knew each other, and we had like distance during the first week of the shooting, like something was. And then he came to me and said, okay, let's have a walk instead of lunch. And we did that walk, and after that it kind of opened a whole new world inside of me. I don't know, my feeling while shooting and while working with him was like you can jump from the highest mountain and he will be there each time to grab you. So the feeling was great, and I think that we kind of recognized each other, and this recognition is still going on, so we just went further on the second one. I think that she is the most demanding one. I think that she knew exactly each day at each scene what she wants, and I think that preparations for the movie with her were very different from everything I did before. She did great thing. It was 2 months before the shooting, and the whole cast, we spent a week on one Dalmatian island, small island, and we did there like a workshop on clowns. And the first 3-4 days were pretty tough and pretty difficult, and I was crying, I was yelling, I was screaming, I was sad, I went through all kinds of emotions. And then the last day I was so grateful that she forced me to do that. And when we came there, we were all like asking ourselves, why clowns? It's not a comedy movie. Why are we doing this? And actually she just wanted to, break all our closed parts of our inner selves or our shames or everything. So I think it was the best thing she could have done. So that's what I'm grateful the most to her. And I think that it was very necessary for me to experience all that and for those things to happen to myself before shooting this role. I like directors who can work with an actor and who knows how to work with an actor. So, I don't know, Mike Lee, Jim Sheridan, Istvan Sabo, I don't know, those kind of guys. Happy-go-lucky, Das Leben der anderen, The Reader, The Diving Bell and the Butterfly. Emily Watson, Juliette Binoche, Isabelle Huppert, Judi Dench, Gary Oldman, Anthony Hopkins. To meet interesting people, to exchange experience, to have fun. And to see Berlin, because this will be my first time, so this is it.